The Mango Tree Sentinel, written by the theater company No Había Luz. A little trick for when the lights go out. Be very still for a second. Close your eyes and let the silence speak in the darkness. Don't be afraid. You will hear sounds you normally pay no attention to. The sound of some curious insect planning on tickling you will reach your ears, or maybe the song of a coqui in search of love, or you may even hear your own heartbeat. Breathe deeply. Focus on the small details of the night. Let your mind recreate the space you are in. If you should find a candle or a lantern, light it, and you will see how the shapes and colors return. Make the most of the magic moment so that you may discover the mysteries hidden in this story. Between the blue skies and the turquoise reflection of the Caribbean Sea lies Puerto Rican, a beautiful island with crystalline rivers and marvelous creatures. If you venture into its green mountains, you will arrive at its heart, a town called Orocovis. Since the beginning of time, the Zephyrants, strange, wild, prancing beings, have lived in Orocovis. They would spend their nights observing the cosmos, using their imaginations and asking big questions.
Where does the sun hide at night? Are all plants medicinal? Is it true that my dog Rabito will die? Where does the river water come from? How does the song Verde Luz sound? Why did the chicken cross the road? Where is the wind going?
One morning, the Zephyrants felt the light tropical breeze announcing a visit from Mother Nature. A great gift was blooming in her hands.
What could it be? A water drum? A mischievous and naughty bunny? A smartphone? Una piragua? Solar panels with batteries? A giant chocolate cake? What could it be? It's a mango!
Immediately, the sweet fruit and its succulent and juicy pulp became the life of the party. The Zephyrants observed it, smelled it, and with great emotion, savored it. After eating the mango, they were left with the stringy seed. They took this precious treasure, climbed to the top of their favorite mountain, and planted it in the soil. For days, they watched the sprout shoot up out of the earth. At night, they met to care for the seedling, dancing in circles around it and singing made-up songs. Little by little, the fragile sprout grew into a towering mango tree. It was a luxuriant tree, full of green leaves which cleaned the air and strong roots that held the soil in place. In the summer, the mango tree was covered with fruit, and the Zephyrants spent their time playing hide-and-seek in its shade. In the evening, they would climb to its highest branch to watch the sunset. One afternoon, they discovered that their beloved tree could see far and wide from its post at the very top of the hill. It would emit signals to warn them of any imminent danger. That is why they felt the tree was their guardian. So they flew a beautiful Puerto Rican flag from its very top and named the tree the Sentinel. From its high vantage point, the Sentinel stood guard protecting everyone's well-being, sending out warnings of bad weather, flash floods, or a coming drought. But one day, something sinister and unnatural suddenly threatened the island. An artificial, synthetic menace filled the air with a foul smell. That unfamiliar presence caused a dangerous imbalance in the environment. Land, rivers, and sea filled with garbage. The countryside was dotted with broken down machines, toxic waste, and discarded plastic that choked all living creatures and poisoned the ecosystem. To diminish this disaster, the Zephyrants tried to find a new use for each object, but the garbage continued to swallow them up. Pollution overpowered everything. A gray mist filled the air and stuck to the Sentinel's leaves. The mountain dried up because there was no rain, but the fearless tree held its head high over the mountaintop, steadfast in its resolve to protect everyone.
How can we recycle all of this?
The Earth's climate was changing at an alarming rate. The pollution produced greenhouse gases that made temperatures rise and added great force to natural atmospheric events. A curious fact, cow farts are one of the biggest sources of methane gas in the atmosphere. This increases the greenhouse effect. This caused an increase in the number and intensity of hurricanes threatening the island. Then, the most powerful hurricane of all set its sights on the mountains of Orocovis. The first gusts of wind arrived whistling a cruel melody. The Sentinel dug its roots deep into the ground and called up all its courage to withstand the attack. Shaken by the frightful tempest, it felt its trunk split within by this strange and powerful force. The tree resisted as well as it could. It stood there, defying the torrential rains, as rivers overflowed in the countryside and seas flooded the coast. As the storm grew stronger, the Sentinel lost its strength and was overcome by a strange sadness. As the winds momentarily died down, the Sentinel, on the verge of collapse, whispered its last wish into the storm. To everyone's surprise, the hurricane honored the Sentinel's final request. Your winds will disperse my mango seeds and my flag star far and wide, so that my essence will grow in every corner of the world and light the way for all. With a devastating roar, the beloved tree collapsed. As the gusts ripped the flag apart, its solitary star flew off intact. Swept away, the fragments of color fused in the air with the taste of mango, producing a new and powerful seed which was scattered by the storm. Led by the solitary star, the seeds thrived in the most unlikely places. Magically, each shoot hit a Puerto Rican flag among its leaves, which radiated love and empathy for all. Despite the desolation, the Zephyrants marched up to the summit carrying a new seed that they planted alongside the stump. When they saw the first tiny leaves sprout, they celebrated with great hope and joy. Since then, the eyes of our consciousness have been opened, and we have discovered that we have the power to transform our world. From the heart of Puerto Rican, the new mango seeds have scattered across the planet, constantly sprouting here and there, inspiring everyone to be sentinels of our homeland, the Earth. No matter what corner of the Earth you inhabit, the power of the Sentinel lives within you. The end. The Orocovis Mango Tree, the Sentinel. When the town of Orocovis was founded in 1825, this tree was already standing on its hilltop. It was first called the Sentinel by Celestino Aviles, a master woodcarver of Santos and a fervent patriot who created the tradition of the flag relay. In this activity, to the sound of La Buriqueña, the flag was passed from the hands of a newborn baby to the hands of other children standing in a long line leading up the hill to the mango tree. There, the flag was received by an intrepid and anonymous adult who climbed with it to the very top of the tree. This activity took place every year beginning in 1983 when the Aviles family began to hold the Santos Carvers Encounter. Today, though the mango tree has fallen and Don Celestino has passed away, this family continues to celebrate the tradition of the flag relay. On that same hilltop, across the way from the Celestino Aviles Melendez Museum, the new mango seedling has been planted, and it continues to grow to this day. If you ever go to Orocovis, you'll find a beautiful Puerto Rican flag flying beside it. The theater company No Había Luz has been performing since 2005. It has produced a large repertoire of original theater pieces and educational and community workshops for which it has become nationally and internationally renowned. The collective is proud of its horizontal internal organization and its authentic way of combining theater, film, dance, music, masks, puppets, and the plastic arts into playful yet profound performances. Its mission, through the process of collective creation, is to provide spectators a wide array of interdisciplinary experiences that awaken their creativity, sensitivity, self-confidence, solidarity, and a sense of social justice in Puerto Rico and the world.
Hola, somos la compañía de teatro y No Había Luz y hoy vamos a estar creando sombreros de cefirante. Necesitas 4 hojas de papel, cinta adhesiva, marcadores. Paso 1. Unir los papeles. Paso 2. Pintar. Paso 3. Enrollarlo en forma de cono. Paso 4. Ajustarlo a tu cabeza. Paso 5. Pegarlo a esa medida. Paso 6. Jugar con él.